win last week was big time, but to follow it up in this type of environment here is big time as well.
Another freshman for Penn State, Zack Beitz, going up against the junior Michael Kelly. And this is one that Iowa certainly has to have to stay competing in this meet and to show progress at this weight. Mike Kelly, been around a while. He just needs to step it up tonight.
Been around a while, needs to show some that he's got something for his time here. An opportunity here for Iowa. Only two unranked wrestlers here in the meet, but I was impressed with Beitz last week at the Ohio State meet, beating Ian Paddock. And it was a nice win for him.
Start with the shot by Beitz in stalemate. There's the Sanderson brothers, Cale and Cody. Cody also two-time All-American at Iowa State, teammate of his brother, and then came on over with his brother to Penn State when Cale took over the Penn State program 5 years ago, led him to the last 3 NCAA titles.
Tim, there were so many barriers to having this meet. You know, today's graduation at the University of Iowa, women's basketball game was scheduled. You know, Penn State came here last year. They might not have want to do that again 2 times in a row. I mean, that's a big thing. You know, Cale Sanderson, really, I applaud both these coaches for putting it together, but the administrations just did a super job. And, you know, I think it's kind of a, Carver Hawkeye is an advantage, no question about that, but I think it's a little bit less of an advantage, particularly with a lot of these guys who have been here before last year. I think it dissipates a little bit of the advantage by having the fact that you've been here last year and it's in your memory. Look at both these guys. I mean, we haven't seen anybody really move out of that small circle. Both these guys are coming at it and fighting hard in the center of the mat. Nobody's given up any territory.
You see the team score to the right in the box up in the corner. It's 6-6. After 3 matches, Penn State winning the first and third match with regular decisions, and Tony Ramos getting the big fall at 133 for the 6 points for the Hawkeyes.
And we failed to mention that the Altons are at 149. Andrew Alton would be in this weight class here, coming back after shoulder surgery. This will be a tough meet to come back from. You know, if your first match back into Carver Hawkeye Arena, but they'll be back in that lineup soon, probably by the Southern Scuffle, which will be the 1st of January.
45 seconds left in the first period. Packed house here at Carver Hawkeye. Tremendous environment, as it always is when the big matches are happening.
Mike Kelly has a little 2-on-1 action right there. Wasn't able to do anything with it. A straight-on wrestler, and he doesn't get a lot for his efforts out there. A lot of times you see him control the tie for an extended period of time, and you see what Beitz likes to do is he likes to go ahead and attack low, but he kind of stays tied up on the collar and it doesn't allow him to get all the way down there. So, 2 guys that are wrestling straight on. Nice ankle pick. Whoa.
No points. No points. A great ankle pick, but a little too late. It's 0-0 going into the second period. Nice execution there by Beitz.
Yeah, just about a half-second late. You might see a review on this. And
the official is going to review to see if time was out before the takedown happened. Everything's reviewable in college wrestling by video except the fall. But there has to be indisputable evidence against the call that was made for it to be overturned.
You know, I think this review has its merit, you know, particularly, you know, sometimes when the coaches go to it, but I think no points.
Nice job by the official. Quick determination. We're back to wrestling Cale Sanderson.
Yeah, and if you're a coach that wants to see your guy go out there and keep a high pace, there's not a lot of reason why you would want to review. Kelly's going to take the down position. Beitz working a tight waist right. Nice hip separation by Kelly. Good job of following by Beitz. He's going to come back into the
and
leg,
1 point escape for Mike Kelly. For the Hawkeyes, he goes out in front 1-0.
Good work by Kelly. again, to create that hip separation. Nice ankle pick, now a corner being developed here off that front headlock. Pretty good job by Beitz squaring up. Now Kelly stuffs the head. An attempt there to change over on the technique by Beitz. A few more scoring opportunities now. And Beitz is spending an inordinate amount of time with his head being stuffed under Kelly's chest.
And carrying the weight of Kelly there on his shoulders.
Yeah, you do that all match. Again, just like we talked about with Megaludis in his match, and also with Gulaban carrying weight, Ramos' weight right there. You do that, that pays dividends late in the match.
Tom Brands, his 10th year of coaching, 8th year at Iowa, 3 NCAA titles, but it's been 4 years since his last one because Cael Sanderson, sitting across the mat, has won the last 3 as the head coach at Penn State.
One thing Cael hasn't won is a match in Carver Hawkeye Arena, and I think that's another reason why he's back here with his team so quickly. Nice pick right there down low, but now an opportunity to get the corner by Kelly.
Good action by these two 149-pounders. 6-6, Penn State, Iowa, packed house here at Carver Hawkeye, and the fans, they want to win. They want something to cheer about for the Hawkeyes.
Right here, you see a head stuffing situation. Tables are turned a little bit for Beitz, but he's not able to go ahead and get the corner.
So the third period, how big is this match right here for the Hawkeyes, Tim?
It's huge, Tim. You know, you can't put it enough, and I think the crowd knows that at this point, that you need points here. Toss-up match, 2 unranked guys. Beitz coming up into a tripod type stand-up. Kelly was able to get out fairly quickly. And he gives the intentional release. I don't know how, it's kind of ill-advised really, but maybe he feels better on the feet. He's been doing a good job of stuffing the head and getting to the corner.
He's feeling the shots by Beitz, and then bites in on the nice ankle pick.
Got to get elbow deep, and he's kind of given up the position.
Good hip action by Kelly.
Kelly has improved his position dramatically in this now by attacking that ankle, that ankle with that right arm right there. Now he can go ahead and get his core working a little bit better. They're on the edge of the mat, and they go off. But that's a lot of work for Beitz in that situation.
Little blood time right there. Mike Kelly from Cedar Falls, Iowa. One of the many Iowa preps in the Hawkeye lineup. Of course, another Pennsylvania prep for the Nittany Lions from Mifflintown, Pennsylvania. Zack Beitz, a redshirt freshman. 2 freshmen in a row doing a real nice job for Penn State.
No question about it. But this Beitz match, you know, if Cael Sanderson fake the shot, maybe stuff the head, and if you're Kit Knight Kelly, you want to stuff that head and maybe get around behind to get points. So plenty of time.
This crowd wants an Iowa win. They want something to happen, and they got it big when Tony Ramos got the fall. But 2 out of the first 3 matches have been won by Penn State. This is one the Hawkeyes really need to have.
When we were in our coach's call with Coach Brands, you know, he specifically pointed out we got to get something out of Mike Kelly in this match.
And not just this match, for the year, for them to do what they need to do.
For them to be the team that they wanted to be, his words, they needed to get something out of 41 and 49, and didn't get the win at 41, but Kelly's doing a good job of battling. No offensive shots to speak of here. He hasn't attacked below the body, and that was his first attempt at it, and he gave it up right there. This could be a back point situation.
It's 2 points takedown, and it's going to be 3 points near fall. What Kelly has to do is get to his base so he doesn't get the major decision. There won't be riding time, but there will be 3 points near fall.
I was just talking about that. He had no offensive attacks below the body. He went for one, And Beitz was right there reacting to it.
The freshman takes advantage of a mistake by the junior, wins 6-1. 3 more points for Penn State at Carver Hawkeye. Big win for the Nittany Lions.
And you deserve it when you put that many offensive attacks out there